everyone. Welcome to this completely unnecessary podcast. Tuesday, September 11th, 2018. Sort of a somber day of remembrance, but we're going to try to have fun today. This is Pat Contry. That's Ian Ferguson.
Howdy.
We got some gaming topics for you today. No movie topics this time out. We're talking about Zen Pinball Effects 3. Talking about the Poly Mega. What's going on there? Ian's chugging that ice water down.
Oh, it's good.
From Pat's LG fridge. We were talking about Super Combat Fighter on Kickstarter, Spider-Man, Easter egg, wedding proposal in the game, a Scumbag Seller of the Week update, your Q&A. Ian, I was at convention this past weekend. I was in Retro World Expo in Connecticut. I had a bunch of fun. I was on the Video Game Years panel. I had my own panel as well. It was a good time. I'm also going to be at a video game con in New Jersey this weekend, coming up in New Jersey. That is September 15th and 16th, and then I will be at Retropalooza September 29th and 30th in Arlington, Texas. So lots of conventions going on. We have a shirt for sale right now. Go to teespring.com/CU shirt. Now this campaign is expiring very soon. So this expires, looks like the end of day on September 12th. By the time you're listening to this, it might be too late. If you're listening to this, you got like 3 hours left maybe to go to teespring.com/CU shirt and order your shirt in regular premium. There's a women's more fitted shirt as well there. And yeah, go for it. Go pick it out. And Ian and I are starting to get into that Twitch action.
Yes.
We're twitching it.
I had intended to for a bit, and then Fire Pro Wrestling World was coming out, and that seemed like a good way for me to jump in. It's one of the few games that I know well and I'm actually decent at. So when that came out, that's where I decided to start doing it more so during the day.
How is Fire Pro, by the way? Do a mini review since it's officially out, the retail version, right?
Well, I mean, it's basically the same as it was when it came out.
Same as it ever was.
In pre-release, because I was playing pre-release right up until the point where it was getting the commercial release. The main differences are I'm actually playing the single player mode, which has
story mode for the US audience, which is nice.
Yeah, it has you go through New Japan Pro Wrestling. That was added for the console release, and then
that's coming to Steam eventually, I think.
It's already on Steam.
Oh,
they added it about. Excuse me. I think they added that about 6 months ago as DLC.
Okay.
And then obviously it was included in the physical release. I believe there's a fairly expensive DLC for a promoter mode, which I haven't checked in with yet. I'll actually probably check that out this week.
Is it expensive?
I think it's like $50.
$50 for a DLC add-on.
Uh-huh.
When the game doesn't cost that much.
Game's $50.
Oh, it is $50?
Yeah. Oh, the release, I mean, it was only $20 in pre-release.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I have to look at that, but the game that you get is basically the Fire Pro game that you've been getting for ever. So, yeah, I'm not really sure what the DLC entails.
There's a charity DLC as well. I'll have to get one wrestler, Yoshihiro Takayama, for $2.99. I'm looking at it right now. There's also a season pass on Steam, so that's interesting. So I got to pick it up. Got to see what's going on with my pal Kenny Omega in there. Good they get that. They got that deal. New Japan is really on the rise more and more the past year and a half, 2 years. So this is good for them to get involved with this, get their names out there more. And yeah, I'll have to get this at some point as well for sure. Has someone made a Pat and Ian wrestler yet?
I have not looked.
I liked my one from the 6-Man Scramble. It was pretty accurate for a late 90s Pat. It was fairly accurate at the time. You can go to right now, you can pre-order a certain Super Nintendo guidebook that's coming out next year. I had like 50 people ask me about that in Connecticut. It's like, hey Pat, is it done yet? I'm like, hey, all right, it's not even finished being written yet, but it's getting there. You got to relax here. You got to relax. It's coming. It's coming. So right now you go to ultimatesnes.com. You can pre-order that. And also, Volume 3 Pat the NES Punk DVDs are back in stock. Oh, yes. You want to see that Alicia Dragoon video uncut? All you can with the Volume 3 DVD. That's a selling point. There you go. And there were definitely people that looked at that and were like, I'm buying it because of that at the convention. That definitely happened. Right there. So that's what's going on. Anything else happening, Ian, in your world? We're recording early. That's why our voices are kind of froggy right now.
Yeah, it's a little early for me to really think about what else might have happened over the weekend.
It's a little too early?
Yeah.
It's probably a good thing, I guess.
Maybe.
What anything other highlights from the weekend that happened? I bought a very expensive Turbo CD game I kind of regret.
There's that.
There's that. So now I'm down to two games I'm officially sort of needing for sort of my, I guess, baseline collection, you can say. And then that's pretty much it. That's pretty much then like retirement can make it at that point. The amount of new games I'm searching for. I wish there was like a graph of the new games I'm buying year by year.
Right.
And it went from like hundreds and hundreds a year to now it's like not even tens a year. It sort of dipped down because, I have a want list, and that want list is going to games that, like, yeah, I want them if I see them, but I'm not actively hunting them, like, on eBay. Like, it's like a few, like, I think I still need, like, Ogre Battle for Super Nintendo, but I'm not, like, dying to get it.
Sure.
It's an interesting game that I'd like to have, but if I don't, I'm not gonna cry about it, maybe.